Greetings, citizens of Earth. I wanted to speak on the border wall. I believe there's problems where people are going to start dying from going past their bothering you. I don't know if the world needs this one or not, but every country has borders, so you might check. But anyways, out here where I'm at, United States, we're having border problems where people are going to start dying from going past their bothering if we don't get them some help. Uh, and I believe that's about sex or about the lack of sex was what I believe it's about. And we need to start looking around at what's going to cause them to go past their boundary and see if we can get that fixed. And also, illegal means wrong. You shouldn't be doing anything that means wrong. And I believe how is that happening? How is that being permitted to happen? I believe there's some changes approaching on how's that being permitted to happen. I am not doing evil. I'll do the doctor. I take care of everybody's brains. I keep everyone from going past their bothering you or becoming evil. It's deaf or going past your bothering you. And so I take care of everybody's eggs. That brain's just like an egg. Don't go past your boundary. That's deaf. Don't become evil. Don't do either one of them. And that's what I do is I help everybody not to do that. But there are some changes that are approaching to where how is that illegal being allowed to happen? Illegal means wrong. You shouldn't be doing anything that means wrong. That's how you become evil. Now, how is it being allowed or permitted to happen? I may be doing some doctor stuff, but I ain't doing no evil stuff. So, what is my doctor stuff I'm doing? You might figure that one out. But anyways, how are the people being allowed to cross that border without becoming evil? Illegal means wrong. Shouldn't be doing anything that means wrong. But I believe there are some changes that are approaching. Uh, and like I said, I'm not doing evil. I'll do doctor, but I'm not doing evil. And then, uh, I take care of everybody's eggs. Your brain's like an egg. You can't go past your body. That's death. And you don't want to become evil. You don't want to do either one of those. And that's what I do. I help everybody not go past their body. But I believe there are some changes approaching where people are going to start dying from going past their bothering you if we don't get them some help. And I believe it has to do with sex or a lack of sex, more accurate. So, anyways, I don't know how much of the world has this problem, but all countries have borders, don't they? So you might look around at that. But anyways, this is a problem we're having out here, United States, Mexico border. Uh, but yeah, there's a problem approaching where people are going to start dying from going past their body if we don't get them some help. And like I said, I believe it has to do with sex or lack of sex, to be more accurate. And then illegal means wrong. How can people be doing anything that means wrong? I am not doing evil. I'll do doctor, but I ain't doing evil. I can help everybody keep from going past their boundary and keep from becoming evil. I take care of everybody's egg that brains like an egg. That's what I do. So, anyways, start looking into that. I believe there's changes approaching on how can people do things that mean wrong. So I believe there are some changes approaching on how can people do things that mean wrong. I'm not doing evil. I'll do doctor, but I ain't doing evil. So, anyways, for the rest of the countries, I don't know if you have this problem, but you have borders. You might check. Legal means wrong. Don't be doing anything that means wrong. For now, I guess that's enough. Citizens of Earth, be cool.